Look at him doing so good. He's a good boy. Getting along so well with everybody. He's not causing no trouble. He's just exploring his new land. Being a good boy, Brandon. Doing a good job being a little. Guys, check it out. I'm talking really quietly. I don't want to startle them, but this is pretty good progress right here. Old Seaward just walked up to me. Isn't that awesome? I don't even have treats or anything. I didn't provoke them. They just came up to me. I just walked over here to check on them. And they both, all three of them walked up pretty close to me. Seaward is especially close. Just right here. Hey, buddy, can I pet you? No? Okay. This is better than it was the other day. That's progress already. I'm proud of you. Oh, Brandon has a nasty, nasty cut. Oh my gosh, that's horrible looking. That actually is really making me squeamish. That's new. That wasn't there when they first came here. So what that means is that I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to move Brandon apart from these two. I'm sure Andy was the one that was doing it, but Brandon, when he came here, was the one with all the really bad cuts anyways. I don't think Andy is as bad with Seaward for some reason. I know y'all are worried about how the donkeys will interact with the other animals. I know that Arm's family had a donkey kill one of their little alpacas and different things. And even around here, I know that we've had donkeys be kind of aggressive at times with other little animals, but I think it'll be okay if it's just Brandon, because Brandon is the most mild and most tame one anyways. But I am worried about little mama, our new baby goat, wherever she's at over here. So maybe we move Brandon in the evening while I'm out here, and maybe we let him be in here for a while with only supervision before we permanently make a move. Maybe we try it and just see what happens. Brandon may not even like it. Brandon may want to be with these guys. I don't know though. It's pointless to try to keep treating him if he's going to keep getting beat up and hurt again and again. And I hate to see big old gashes where I can literally see the meat inside of him. That was a nasty cut that I just saw on him. So we'll get that treated, but I do think that we probably need to move him with the other littles. That way at least Andy and Brandon will have each other. Andy and Seaward will have each other, sorry. And then Brandon hopefully can heal, because he's getting picked on really bad over here for some reason. And if he is the calmest one, I think that he'll do fine with the littles. But don't worry, they'll be supervised the whole time, whatever we do. I know a lot of y'all are worried about that. Hey, Rooster. Rooster's kind of warmed up to him. Rooster used to bark ferociously at him, but now he's I think he's seen me kind of videoing them, hanging out with them, so he's accepted them as a part of the family. So I think we'll be okay. Now, guys, this right here really, really complicates things. So we moved Brandon over here to the littles pasture for obvious reasons, you guys. He has a big old chunk of meat ripped out of his cheek. We can't just let that continue to happen. We got to do something for him. So me and Meg sprayed him with a special spray that we have, and we separated him so that hopefully he can begin to heal. But look at him, he wants to go back. The doofus is sitting there running along the fence line trying to get back in with his buddies. You know, I shouldn't say doofus. I can kind of understand that. This is kind of like something that happens in real life a lot with people. You know, think about how many of you in your life may have been hurt or may have had serious problems with somebody that's family, with somebody that's close to you. And even through the pain and the even scars you might have, there's still just a natural urge and desire to try to go back and forgive and be with your family. And I feel like that's what's happening right here, is that even though his brothers or maybe one of his brothers has beat him up and hurt him so badly, giving him just the most gruesome looking flesh wounds, he still just loves his family so much that he wants to be back with them, even at the expense of healing. And so it's just kind of there's a lot of parallels between animals and people, a lot of real life lessons that animals can teach, but boy, does that make a challenging dilemma for us. I don't know what to do. I don't want to distress him, separating him from his family, but at the same time, what kind of owner would I be if I just let him get more and more wounds until he's just a walking skeleton eventually? We gotta do what we can to let him heal. I don't know. It's a hard situation, you guys. As always, we would appreciate your thoughts and concerns in the comment section. I know that the main concern I saw in my last video when I alluded to this idea was you're worried that they were going to hurt some of the other animals that we have here. Worried about at the Arms family homestead how one of their donkeys killed an alpaca. And so I thought about it. I know that donkeys can be a little bit feisty and aggressive and can cause injury to other animals sometimes. But at the same time, we don't know the whole story. I don't know the whole story, at least with the Arms family homestead. I don't know how mean their donkey was. I don't know how picking a fight the other alpaca that died might have been or something like that. I don't know how big the other donkey was. I know this one's little. I know that we've had Imogene and Dan as donkeys in the pasture with our goats for years and years, and they were always gentle. There was never a problem. I even have clips of the baby goats climbing on the donkeys' backs, and the donkeys always babysat them so good. So it's hard to see one case of it happening and be like, oh, well, that means we can't have our donkeys with our goats permanently. At the same time, though, I appreciate the information and I appreciate the concern. And so it definitely makes it to where I'm going to keep a really, really close eye out. You can see Meg and her sister are out here with me. And so we're just keeping a really, really close eye on him. He doesn't seem aggressive. He seems like he doesn't want trouble. He's a little more scared and skittish than anything. So I doubt he'll be any trouble. But just to be absolutely sure, we're still going to watch him super closely. The only one that I really worry about is the baby right here, little mama, because she's so precious and delicate, so small. But even so, old mama right there is an amazing guardian. I'm confident that she won't even let Brandon get anywhere near the baby. And I know he doesn't want trouble. But, you know, we'll figure it out, guys. It's a dilemma. Farm life is a lot of dilemmas. It's a lot of making decisions on the fly. And you don't know if you made the right or the wrong one until after it plays itself out. So that can be the challenge sometimes, but either way, we're here and we're going to do everything we can to make sure that it's a safe transition for all. But alrighty, guys, with all that said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comments. This is actually kind of a big test, a big moment right here, how he does in a confined space. So, do you see that? That could have been bad for other animals, but he just went in there, and I guess if he felt that it was a little bit claustrophobic, there's already a lot of other animals in here, he decided it was best to just come out and try to go somewhere more comfortable for him. That was a big step in keeping the peace, not causing any trouble. We'll be watching out, guys. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you guys want to see. I hope you all have an incredibly blessed rest of your day. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out.